live at the Potter Fieldhouse, where it's the hottest ticket in town, Anson, Weigand. We got our backyard rival, Beaver Local Beavers, have made the short 2.5-mile trip into town to take on our East Liverpool Potters. Anson Weigand with me again tonight after a 1-game absence. He's back, looking quite dander. Beaver Local's 2-0, Anson. They beat Edison by 30. East Liverpool, we are sitting at 3-1, and we also beat Edison by 30. The only difference between the two games, the Potters put up 104 points on Edison, and Beaver Local put up somewhere in the 70s, if I'm not mistaken. So we scored a lot more on Edison, but they held Edison to a lot less as well, because Edison put 70 points on the board against us. So tonight, if numbers don't lie, we're looking at a good ball game here tonight.
Both teams come in, their rosters near each other, but the first thing, as I spoke with people at work today, just saying, what do you think about the game? The first thing, if anybody's making excuses, but the first thing out of anybody's mouth is one gun this year. Whether I was talking to a Potter fan or talking to a Beaver fan, I said, guess what? So's the other team. We look for a very even matchup. We haven't had the luxury to see the Beavers play yet this year, but we have seen the Potters. And if we're going to go youth versus youth, we're going to go with the Potters youth, just because they work and work. Beaver Local's going to come out hoping that intensity, that'll be the key. Probably the difference is see for the Potters is they can outwork the Beavers.
There's
the energy's here in the building.
Oh, absolutely. It's if you can't get up for this game, you're not getting up for any game.
Friday night, 10 days before Christmas.
Yeah, we got a Christmas tree in the corner of the field house. Yeah. Here's something. Here's a few things. I don't, like we said, we haven't seen Beaver Local play. I can't see Beaver Local being able to handle the Potters press. They've given fits to every team they played so far this year, including Catholic Central in the loss. They gave Catholic Central fits, turned them over 20 times in that game. And then Dunleavy's Indian Creek team comes in here, and we turned them over 30 times in a ball game. And to turn a Dunleavy team over 30 times, that speaks. Oh, absolutely. As much as Dunleavy was frustrated. Whether he'll sit back in that 1-3-1 and then let them get comfortable bringing the ball up the court against some token pressure and then jump on them with a diamond or a 2-2-1 press. I'm sure he's going to give them all 3 looks tonight. That's the key to coaching, is be able to change it up. Throw a press at him, Beaver Local calls a timeout, makes an adjustment, Potters come out, throw another press on him, and then they back off and go 1-3-1. It all depends on the personnel that's on the court for the Potters. Next man up, everybody that comes in gives maximum effort, hits the boards, and start putting the ball in the Beavers this evening. Yeah. Here's one thing that I wish for. We started this last year after the Beaver Local game here, and we were talking about that on the ride in tonight. And if anybody missed it last year, and I know it'll be fresh in the mind of anybody that was in the gym last year, or even the players that participated, was Beaver Local came out, and in the first meeting here at Potter Fieldhouse, which it's been a long time since they won, in Potter Fieldhouse on our turf. We even asked the trivia question to each other, and nobody knew the answer because it had been so long. But I was starting to get quite nervous down the stretch. Beaver Local last year, Chase Wilcox was just stepping out, nailing threes, and we didn't adjust very well. And Gabe Roach bailed us out with a little YouTube sensation, 3/4 court. Pease. 64-61. Nothing but the bottom. 11 seconds left. Chase Wilcox hits probably what's about a 25-footer. Deep. Right in front of me over there.
Deep shot.
Here's when you watch. I've watched The Shot. It's called The Shot. The Potter News Network, student-ran Potter News Network. They have it on YouTube as The Shot. It's got a couple thousand views. Here's what I don't understand: is Beaver Local head coach Jason Pakanowski did not pressure the ball in that scenario. He actually pushed everybody back, let him inbound it. Roach was able to get the ball, take 2 or 3 dribbles, and the rest is history.
we've seen a lot of exciting moments here. You know, you've played in a lot of exciting games here, and you know, I got 10 favorite moments in this field house. And DJ Yoakley from YSN today, he came in here, first time ever to part of the house. Yeah, and he was absolutely just amazed. I mean, he could not believe how beautiful this place is. And I say it all the time, there ain't a better place to watch high school basketball, a better place to play high school basketball than this place. It's special. So, hopefully, which odds are against us having as much excitement tonight as we did last year, but I do think we're in for a good game. But I have to say, and this ain't a homer prediction, just watching the Potters in the last 4 games, O'Hara gives people fits at the top of that press. He had 9 steals at Edison. And Edison had a few good guards, but I say the Potters by 9 tonight. Potters by 9.
I do like the Potters. I wish I would have a little bit more background on this young Beaver Local team. As I read through the names, I don't have the grades, but I know they lost Wilcox. I know they lost Klein. And there was one more that factored into the game last year.
Well, their biggest loss, who you've seen on the football field, is Clendening, who is not playing basketball this year. He's going to college to play football, had some ankle or knee issues during the end of the football season, so I think he's taking this time to get back into shape, or however you want to say it, and he's taking the basketball season off, which will hurt Beaver Local, because we went out to Beaver Local after that game here at the field house. We went out to Beaver Local, and they beat us. They whipped us. Wilcox and
they got out. It was layup.
Wilcox and
a full court layup drill.
The whole night. It was yeah, they gave it to us out there. So that's probably fresh on the mind of the Potters.
That's fresh on the mind of the Potters coaching staff, fresh on the mind of the players. You're at home, there's a little bit of pressure, the nerves will come out, because these guys are still young players. You know, Gabe Roach, the junior, Logan Tormer, the senior. But I doubt his credibility, because number 6 on the senior spotlight, who is better than Jordan or LeBron, and Logan Tormer is this week's spotlight. Well, just the wrong generation, that's all.
Well, you're right.
So hopefully they come out and they don't have jitters. They can settle into their game and get that pressure going on their friendly confines, as we call it, as we sit here in our front row padded seats. Nothing like being at home, and the Potters got to come out and jump on these guys early and not let them get comfortable on our court.
Beaver Local's going to come out in the 2-3 zone. I do know that. So one of our, but what's been our Achilles heel this year is being able to knock down outside shots. Here's the thing, we put up 104 on Edison, hit a few outside shots, but at the same time, we missed a bunch of layups again in that game, so a bunch of bunnies. As Nick Lloyd would say, you gotta make the bunnies.
You gotta make they're free points. Free. More important than a free throw. And we've missed a lot of bunnies this season.
Yeah.
One thing that I look forward to Roach having a big game tonight, getting to the hoop and finishing strong. And hopefully, I'm just waiting for him to break out and get a 10-rebound game.
He had 26 or 27.
O'Hara, I know, had 25 or 6.
26, and Trayshawn Jackson at Edison had 20. Now, he showed 104 points, so there's a lot of scoring there. So, not a lot of defense. If the Potters struggle tonight from outside the arc, or anywhere outside of 15 foot, Beaver Local's got a shot to win this game.
Absolutely, because, like I said, one of the, I don't know that the stat, I don't know that the discrepancy is that large, but it's just one of those things that when you're watching the game, it's a high test type of thing. I feel like we have 2 guys hitting the boards at all times. 2. Always 2. Woodyard, hustling, Reed getting in there, Browning hitting the boards, O'Hara coming down. It always seems like 2 guys are away from the hoop, spread out. 2 guys maybe 5 guys, 4 guys got to hit the hoop. I don't think that the Beavers are going to get out and run like they did last year. So I look for the Potters, hopefully, to get in and get some rebounds if they're off from the 3-point arc. We'll find out after we hear the national anthem. We'll be right back.
Maintain high standards of conduct, competition, and relation with member schools. We'd like to remind you that these are high school athletes performing before you this evening, and we ask that you as fans act in an according manner. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the officials for this contest. First of all, at the scorer's table, the official timekeeper is Al Johnson. The official scorekeeper is Steve Dawson. And out on the floor from Fallensby, West Virginia, in his 19th year of varsity officiating, Kevin DeSario. From Wintersville, Ohio, in his 22nd year of officiating, Mr. Janice Workland. And from Steubenville, Ohio, in his 33rd year of varsity officiating, Mr. Roy Leisure. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you please rise as we pay homage to our great nation with the singing of the national anthem by our national anthem singers under the direction of Lisa Ensinger. One brief public address announcement before we introduce the starters tonight. Please no standing or climbing over the seats. We ask you please to do that for safety reasons, but that is not permitted in Potter Fieldhouse. And now, let's meet the starters for the Beavers from Beaver Local. Number 00, Zach Pappas. Number 5, Luke Cheetalk. Number 10, Drew Thies. Number 20, Josh Hilditch. And number 32, Jaden Kitty. The head coach for Beaver Local is Mr. Jason Pakinowski. And now, all you Potter fans, off your seat and on your feet. Under the direction of head coach Nate Conley, assisted by Andy Miller, Kate Reynolds, Josh Reed, and Robert Nizer, here are the starters for your Potters. A 6-foot sophomore, he wears 24, Isaiah Browning. A 5'11" sophomore, wearing number 11, Trayshawn Jackson. A 6'2" sophomore, wearing number 1, Brennan O'Hara. A 6'1" junior, wearing number 3, Gabriel Roach. And a 6'1" senior, wearing number 4, Logan Torma.
When you played here, there was probably 4 people who had a cell phone in their pocket. Hey, 4 people had a cell phone pocket. There was a 50-person waiting list to get a party. You weren't sure which color the seats were because they were all purple. There were seats, people in every seat. You had to sit in the brown seats if you got here later. You weren't a season ticket holder.
trying to get the Potter basketball back to that level. As this program's solid, clear through the juniors, the senior, down the freshman class, the 8th grade class coming up, 7th grade, 6th grade, all the way up. I'm going to let you do the first half tonight. Let's do it. Play by play. I'll be the color man. Hopefully not too colorful. That way I don't get in trouble in second half.
Potters win the tip. Beavers aggressive right off the bat. Here we go. Jackson.
Beavers come out man-to-man.
Man-to-man. Right side. Oh, good backdoor pass by Roach into Browning. There's a layup miss. Goes up. Two misses back-to-back.
A little jittery on the first shot.
That's all right.
Browning was. Came out, fired up, got the chippy, and missed it.
Beavers waste no time. Cheetah over to Travis in the corner for 3, and the Beavers up 3-0. Roach gets the inbound pass to Torma into Browning. Beavers in a zone. Browning.
For 2.
3-2. And there he is.
Airport.
I like the airport. The airport.
I might have called him the plane a couple of nights, but we'll call him the airport.
Only because of O'Hara International.
I love it.
There we go. So the airport tip out of bounds, still going to be Beaver ball. They're going to inbound to Hilditz.
Pressure, there's a travel on that call. There's a good pass up the side.
Pappas, man. Roach with a big block and an outlet pass to Jackson. In for the layup. Hilditz goes up. Beavers wasting no time. Roach tries to cut off the passing lane. Hilditz goes off his knee.
Little chip on his shoulder. He's trying to do a little bit too much so far. They're going to have to call him. He's just a sophomore as well. Hilditz was he was with our sophomore class. Imagine that.
That's great. So here we go. Cheetah over to Hilditz. Hilditz in the corner to Pappas. Look at the trap by Torma and Roach. Good step. Here we go. Jackson with a steal underneath. There's the quick hands of Trayshawn Jackson. He's going to waste no time. Press it up.
Nice pass.
Here we go. Hilditz quickly. Oh, Jackson goes for the steal again. Almost gets it. Wow, aggressive play here by both teams to start. Pappas with the ball. Could have had the steal there. Oh, nice inside pass. Steal by Roach.
The cross-court passes are getting eaten up right now by the
There's
Potters.
O'Hara inside. Browning gonna go up. Nice block inside.
Pick it out.
Here we go. Torma looks to reverse it. Roach way downtown.
Bottoms up. Gabe Roach. Isaiah Benny with a great steal.
Oh man.
With a little hop and no step of seven. The Beavers are going to have to go to this point. It's 9-3. Don't look now. Potters got a 6-point lead. Heavy pressure on the Beavers. I'd take a timeout if I were them, but we're going to let them play. Cross-court pass so close by.
Beavers will inbound the ball to Hilditz. Hilditz takes it across half court. Guarded closely by the airport. Brendan O'Hara. O'Hara gets in to pick up the ball. We got to beat the local travel.
Catholic Central, Indian Creek, force the it's not heavy pressure until they need to have heavy pressure, and then it can be.
So here we go. Potters will inbound. Torma cross-court pass to Roach. Roach takes it down. Brendan O'Hara in the corner for 3. No good. Oh, look at Browning inside with the rebound. Got it.
11-3 lead. The Beavers are heavy in the diamond press. Hilditz with a pass to the middle. Good press break. There's a pass ahead up off of the glass.
Weigand's fired up tonight. Beavers will score 11-5. Potters 5:28 to go in the first quarter. Jackson with the ball. Potters look to slow it up here a little bit. Nice pass there inside to O'Hara. Back to Roach for 3.
Offline. Let's see if they can get the rebound. Torma up for it.
It's going to be Potter ball. Good positioning by Torma.
They called him on the last three by Roach. He gave a little silent fist pump.
Just a fist pump.
He was pretty excited.
11-5, Potters, 5:17 to go first quarter. There's Roach again for 3, way downtown. Got it! You said a big game out of Roach. So far it looks that way. Beavers are struggling with this press. Here we go. Pappas does break through this time. He's going to spot up for 3. Nice stroke by Zach Pappas.
4:58 to go.
Torma, cross-court pass to Jackson, back to Roach for 3. Off the rebound by Torma. Nice inside look to Browning.
Off of the rebound. Nice job. Heavy pressure.
Oh, nice job by Hilditz.
He was unfortunate there. Hilditz made a nice play there to save a bad inbound pass. And bounce it off of the leg of the Potters. So the Beavers will retain possession. 4:43, 16-8. Potters have doubled up the Beavers so far in the first 2 minutes.
Here we go, Cheetalk will get the inbounds pass from Drew Thies. Cheetalk, here we go, Jackson O'Hara looking for a trap, nothing there. Nothing going for Cheetalk, he gets it across court, back to Hilditch.
Sack at Pappas. Pappas is going to run the baseline, which no one's done to the Potters yet this year.
Hilditch having trouble here, picks up his dribble, inside pass, no good, that's a steal by Jackson. And here we go, the Potters waste no time. O'Hara's in the corner camping out. Roach to the lane, he finds O'Hara. Back to Torma. Torma way downtown, short, off the rim. Oh, look at Torma. Great hustle by Logan Torma.
Roach has got to hit the boards right there along with Brennan O'Hara and get back on defense.
Here we go, back to Pappas, cross court for three. Wow, Zach Pappas is hot tonight for Beaver Local, Weigand. That's 3 3-pointers for Pappas. Roach with a nice behind the back dribble.
And one.
Wow, what a move.
So Pappas, as quickly as you could get it out of your mouth when he's on fire, has hit 3 threes in the moment. He's going to have to call timeout. Make sure that they find the shooter. Make somebody else beat you. Before you could get it out of your mouth, the other man a little behind the back.
Nice move.
Earl the Pearl Monroe.
If you're watching the video tonight on the Potter News Network, thank you. You've seen that play there. Nice. The hoop, the harm.
And the conversion, yes.
Got it. Here we go.
Good. 3:58, 19-11 Potter.
Drew Thies inbounds the ball. He gets it back. There's a steal by Roach at midcourt. Look at this. Oh, good hustle there by number 35, Cody Bennett for the Beavers.
He's 6 or 7.
Oh, I'm telling you. Yeah. I don't care how good or bad you are, this Potter press is going to give you fits. Here we go. Jackson.
Set play in the middle. What's he going to call? Little lob into Roach.
Roach. Oh, there's Trayshawn in the corner. And off the rim. Browning's going to get called for that one.
Good box out there by number 10, Drew Pease. Browning really wanted that board, so he climbed it back. 1-team foul piece.
We've seen the Potters put up 100 on Edison, and with 3:41 to go, it's going to be a high-scoring affair here tonight, especially if both teams stay hot. Here come the Beavers. Cheetalk looks to make something happen. No good. There's O'Hara with a kick and a steal. Back to Jackson. Oh, that's going to be a foul. 19 Potters. Pappas has 9. Somebody, he might have the other 2. I'm not sure, but.
Let's look at the board.
That's right, here we are. So the other 2 points Drew Thies for the Beavers. So 19-11, 3:31 to go in the first quarter. Trigger Trey at the line, and no good.
Back of all.
Yeah.
He usually throws that ball up there. He's just been a little short on the hook this year, so hopefully he finds that rhythm. There it is.
Long. Here we go. Beavers off the Jackson miss. Gets it out to Hilditch on the right side. Hilditch, nothing there. Guarded closely by Levi George. Cross court. There he is. Cheetalk, long. Good box out by Roach. And it's going to be nice behind the back move. Woo! Swinging up there. Got Cheetalk moving. Pass the corner to Jackson. Jackson from 12 feet.
Head fake. Lost all the basketball.
Folks, listening to us on YSN Live, we're going to take a quick break for a word from our sponsors.
We have a winning ticket for the 50-50 line.
Good thing Pappas showed up, or this game would be out of control.
He got a nice stroke. He got a good stroke. Potters 21, Beaver Local 11. 10-point lead for the Potters. 3:04 to go in the first quarter, and it will be Beaver Local ball out of the timeout. If you're Coach Pakanowski, what are you telling the Beavers there? Settle down. Get the ball to Pappas. Oh, he missed one there. Cheetalk missed a wide open underneath.
Potters are going to have to watch him run in the baseline.
Hilditch picks up his dribble, gets it back to Cheetalk. Cheetalk back to Hilditch. Hilditch way downtown, long off the rim. Good rebound inside by Drew Pease. And one, bucket good. Foul's going to be on Jackson.
The one thing the Potters will live with is a long three-point shot is Coach Pat Anson. A little bit of a dry smile and head shake. He knows that was a really bad shot. They were fortunate enough to get the rebound. I believe if it's outside of half, the Potters let them. They're going to shoot threes. If they make them to where they get back,
O'Hara with the rebound for the Potters. George is going to pressure the ball down into Jackson. Jackson back to Roach. Jackson in the corner. Trigger.
Give us another serving a three there, Trey.
Here we go. Cheetalk with the ball for Beaver Local left side. Potters look to press.
Heavy direct.
Over to Hilditch. Hilditch gets away. Oh, I was going to say get away.
I'm going to give him kudos. He remembers. See, I worked him over for that call. He's the guy that let him take 6 steps in a bus ride before he even, I've traveled shorter distances on a plane than that guy did. I got a little out of control.
Beaver Local turnover. Jackson will take the inbounds pass and he'll hand it off to Roach. Potters in a little handoff leave here.
They're going to just
over to Jackson left side. Back to George.
That's
all over O'Hara there. Back to George. Roach in the corner. Back to George. Good ball movement by the Potters here. Way downtown.
Get in there, baby. Follow your shot.
Nice job by Hilditch. Gets away with it.
Take a charge.
Dribble there.
Take a charge.
O'Hara can take a
Nice job by Hilditch.
Nice left-handed up.
A baseball pass to Gabe Roach. There's a wide receiver right there.
Back to O'Hara.
Nice spin move by O'Hara. Over to George. He thought about it. He's going to dribble in. Oh, good pass inside by George. That's a foul. No call. And there's Woodyard with the rebound. Jackson, he wanted that one. Out to George. The Potters are looking here. They want that three-pointer. Somebody's going to get it here. Coach Conley, 12 feet out on the floor.
Minute 20, 24-15 Potters. They'll be content to run to work the perimeter here and take the last shot.
Coach Clutter, a famous Beaver Local coach, always used to take that last minute and 30 seconds and wait for that perfect shot inside to O'Hara from Roach. Roach, nice job by Beaver Local. Cody Bennett with the steal. Out to Hilditch. Levi George goes to the ball. And we got a Potter player down. George. Levi George is down.
George grabbing a knee or an ankle. I'm not sure as he went down hard.
Looks like an ankle. Folks, we're going to take this time here during the injury timeout and another quick break and a word from our sponsors.
Levi George.
Timeout. Potters inbound. Good pass inside to O'Hara. O'Hara goes up.
Hoop and harm. Actually, it wasn't a pass. O'Hara broke the press. He just continued down the middle and kept his dribble alive. Both defenders went to the wing players, and he just went to the hoop.
Split the middle.
And got the foul and the harm. And here's the free throw, no good. Woodyard.
Oh, wow. Good rebound by Woodyard. Oh, tipped there by Beaver Local, and Hilditch comes up with it. He's going to pressure. There's Pappas. He's going to set up for three. No good.
He's got to dribble that out.
Rebound by O'Hara, and here come the Potters. Look at this fast break down the court. Trigger trade.
For the first quarter, 26 seconds.
Hilditch, baseline, jumper, short, rebound. There's Torma again. Great job by the senior Torma. And here comes O'Hara. He's going to push
Trey Jackson's going to nail this, baby.
Get in the corner. Trigger Jackson.
Trigger Trey, you can't even hear the call. This place is bedlam. 3, 2, 1, end of the first quarter.
Look at the trap by the Potters.
Just can't even get a shot off. 35-17 Potters, and the Beaver Local Beaver coach is out of his mind.
because they don't know whether to cry or why they're watching. Mike Ryan from Pittsburgh Penguins say because when they go inside, we go outside. When they attack the shooters, O'Hara takes it to the hoop and lays it in. It's a double-edged sword. What do you want to do? Do you want to let the Potters shoot the three, or do you want to let them penetrate? Tonight, it's a win-lose. It's a lose-lose situation so far for the Beavers. The Potters don't settle into this three-point shooting rhythm that we're in. 35-17, 18-point lead. Now work the ball, get it inside, wear these Beavers out. But the pressure is just, it's out of control.
It's an 18-point
It's intense.
Potter lead at the end of the first quarter.
I know.
Oh, wait a minute. They corrected that. 32-7. They had 35-17 on the board. Bobby Bosco's
trying to figure something out.
So we had 35-17.
32 or 35? It was 35.
We're going to get some clarification. 32-17.
Didn't it say 30? It said 35. 32-17.
15-point Potter lead. So here we go. We're going to start.
So here's what's going to happen.
Quarter.
The Potters really haven't had to settle into their press, but a little bit. Diamond, they're going to go 2-2-1, I bet. Just to change it up a little bit. We'll see. Here we go. Second quarter.
All right. So here we go. Beavers get down the ball.
1-3-1 press. 1-3-1 half court.
O'Hara back.
That's offensive.
Good job by the Potters inside. Peyton Reed battles and Beavers come up with it. Oh, we're going to get a foul on Jackson.
Trayshawn's going to jump. Trayshawn, you got to jump there, son, for the rebound. I know you can do it.
Foul is going to be on Jackson. He got poked in the eye. He's holding his eye, but that'll send number 33 to the line for the Beavers. 32-17, Potter lead. 7:46 to go in the second quarter. Hall's first foul shot up, and
Flanker off the back iron. Potters got to make sure they box out here. Peyton Reed into the game for the Potters. Always adds a little spark. There we go. He's going to run in on the action.
second one, no good. Long rebound. Oh my goodness, foul's going to be on Browning. Beaver player down, he gets up there. That's going to be number 35, Cody Bennett.
Just a long, the free throw was so hard, it was a semi-long rebound, medium range rebound.
Right to Bennett.
Right to Bennett. Brown was stuck, wrong place at the wrong time.
Bennett puts it right back up, gets the foul. He's going to line for two.
Picks up his first foul. It's the team fourth.
It's Browning's second.
Long off the iron. Really right again. It's going to hit the rim hard. Peyton Reed's going to have to make sure he boxes out the shooter. Browning and O'Hara underneath. They're going to have to make sure they take care of the bottom guys for the Beavers.
There we go. Bennett's second shot is up and good. 32-18. Potter lead. Potter wasting their
Little
time.
sideline fast break. Heavy pressure. That's a foul. 35 just way too zealous, but I do like the pressure. That's Cody Bennett. I don't have an age on that guy, but 35 Cody Bennett.
The Beavers are young. They're as young as the Potters.
Coming out.
Not as young, but they're young. So Potters will inbound the ball. Peyton Reed is going to get it into Jackson with 7:40.
Beavers are going to stay
man.
Beavers are going to stay man to man.
Jackson with the ball, guarded closely by Cheetah. Up in there. Inside to Roach. Little chin up. Look at the athleticism of Roach.
Listen, that's like my 14-year-old catching the ball against my 9-year-old. 3 feet from the hoop. Not gonna happen. He's going to turn around and go to the hoop. And here's the good thing about that. I know it's unfortunate because double zero, Zach Patton has been the lone soldier on offense so far for the Beavers. If they're going to match him up against Roach, all that's going to do is wear him down. Come fourth quarter, will he still have his legs under him? I know he's a teenager, and he can probably go all night. But it does come into play late in the game. Roach gets the harm and the bonus free throw there. That's good to convert the three-point old-fashioned 35-18, 7:27.
Here we go. Cheetah with the ball. Gets it across half court for the Beavers. There's a trap by Jackson O'Hara. Nothing there. Cross court to Pappas.
Oh, good save.
Oh, nice try by Roach to get the steal. Pappas comes up with it.
They almost threw it in the first row here. Pappas, very athletic play, almost just killed Sean Reed in the first row. Sean Reed, who did officiate the JV reserve game, and did the Beavers did a fine job. The Beavers came out on top. It was about by a half dozen points. 35-18, 7:14 clock rolling.
Jackson with the ball for the Potters. Crosses half court, guarded closely by Cheetalk. Oh, turnover there by Jackson.
Miscommunication on the two-man game there.
So here comes Drew Pease. He's going to get the ball half court, guarded closely by O'Hara. O'Hara looks back door, nothing there. Browning gets a tip, and that's going to be,
Oh, that's a bad call. I would have yelled as well. Browning tipped the ball off the Beaver, and both officials missed it. So the Beavers will inbound, down 35-18.
Official close to us here. He turned around walking the other way for a minute. I thought he thought it was out of bounds on Beaver Local, but it'll be Beaver ball, 6:57 to go. Here we go. Drew Pease inbound kick off a rope, and it's still reset shot clock. Beaver Local ball. 35-18. 17-point Potter lead with 6:57 to go in the second quarter. Pease has it.
Beavers going to try to weather the storm right here and chip away. Try to get it to maybe 10 by halftime.
Cheetalk to the lane. Nice move. No good. Rebound by Browning. Browning outlet to O'Hara.
Let's go. Get out and run.
No time. O'Hara inside to Torma. Back to Roach. Roach way downtown.
I'm wearing bottoms up, out, splash down.
Big Potter
Roach with the step back
Cheetalk comes down and Cheetalk says, I can do better. Here we go.
Bartender served me one, too.
Another steal by Drew Pease. Here we go. Beaver Local with the ball. Jackson guards Pease. Gets away with the sub there. Going to be off O'Hara. Beaver ball 38-21.
Sandy Miller's trying to get a loose ball there. Almost looked like he was on the court. 38-21 the Beavers. Potters, three-point shootout here.
So inbound to Zach Pappas, 0-0. He's been hot tonight. Good inside look there. Into Pease. Pease, good jump step.
Good jump stop. Beautiful.
Oh, they lose it. Pappas, 3 seconds. There's Browning on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to be Potter ball. Good hustle by Anson and Browning. Also, a sophomore. So Torma will head to the bench.
Reedy.
And Reedy will check in for
38-21, Potters.
Jackson with the ball, left side over to Roach. Roach, oh, what a pass by Reedy. By Jackson.
Jackson felt like he didn't even want the ball, but over the shoulder, caught it and laid it in. What a pass.
Good touch, and there's the airport O'Hara out in front. And he's got it. What a steal by O'Hara.
Just getting.
Oh, man. That'll be a foul there, but they ain't going to give it to him.
Here comes a charge.
Waste no time. Oh.
That's an illegal pick.
They got it, and he got it. Yep, illegal pick on the local beat. Potter ball. Wow. Good thing Roach turned around there at the last second. That could have been ugly. Because he wasn't looking.
Yeah, he was able to adjust. Man, Brennan O'Hara with a great steal going to the hoop. 4 guys, he was dragging them along like wedding cans on the back of a car after you get married.
I thought he was fouled from the foul line all the way to the layup. This is letting him play tonight. Hey, it's a backyard rivalry.
Hey, number 2 checks in for the Beavers. Let's get a number on this guy, Nathan Barber. I've watched him play 6th, 7th, 8th grade. Impressive in the reserve game. Very fundamentally sound player. Let's see what he does here on the big court. O'Hara with a backcourt pass. Force that one.
That's a set play we've seen many times by the Potters, and there he is, number 2, fresh off the bench. Number 2, Nathan Barber with a bucket.
Immediate impact.
And Beavers cut it to
Coach Conley
17.
working the reps. 40-23, 5-10 Potters, second quarter.
Roach with the ball, top of the key. Here we go, handoff to Jackson.
Oh, O'Hara was there.
O'Hara had
the
it.
Red Sea parted, O'Hara was there.
Back to Browning. Trayshawn, trigger.
Follow it.
Trey, no good. Rebound by Beaver Local. And there's the pressure again by
that's
O'Hara.
Oh! Right. Oh, I'm not going to yell, but that was a bad call. Bad call. He even knows it. I think I pointed the wrong way. He's telling himself, that was a bad call.
Yeah, he looked
they
at
owe us one.
Second guess.
They definitely owe us one.
It's coming. His cheeks are red. He knows he missed that one.
Here we go. Number 5.
Cheetalk with the ball. There's a trap by O'Hara, and there's a steal by Roach, and that's all going to get credit to
Right
O'Hara.
back to him. He carried it.
Yep.
Roach has just got to kick it to Trayshawn here in the corner. He was wide open.
Trayshawn was setting up camp there on the left side.
Fundamentally sound play when there's a guy ahead of you. Get it to him. Guess what? He gets it to Jackson. That guy collapses and he gives it right back to you for your deuce.
Woodyard checks into the game for O'Hara, who took a shot to the eye there, so hopefully O'Hara will be all right. He's getting checked out here by the trainer. Here we go.
Woodyard up top on the 1-3 block.
Going to replace O'Hara. Cheetalk with the ball. Good pass inside to Pease by Pappas. No good. Rebound number 32. Got it. There's Browning. And here we go. We're going to get out and run. And here's Woodyard all the way in.
Big man on the 1-3-1 getting out and running the court.
So here we go. Woodyard and Jackson look to trap at the top of the key. Over to Pappas. Pappas in the corner to Bennett. Bennett looks to pass. There's a steal by Jackson.
Cross court.
Here we go. Jackson's going to use good body.
He's like,
oh, and look at the
all week, and I know this is frustrating as a coach. He is so mad. He's Mike Dunleavy. Veins are popping out of his forehead.
Wait a minute.
All week long.
Stop. Back up.
Yeah.
Joe Dunleavy.
Mike?
He said Mike again.
Mike Dunleavy was a fine NBA player.
Still is, I think. Somewhere in the bottom of the bench.
I think he played at Duke. The coach for Indian Creek did not play at Duke. Maybe coached at Duke. But all week long, you try to instill in these guys, and it doesn't matter whether 8, 9, 10, your son plays 5th and 6th grade basketball, mine's in 8th grade, all week long, this is what the Potters are going to do, this is what we have to do, and then when you get out there, it's like everything goes haywire, and then threes start falling, the wheels start falling off, and you can't do anything over here but call a timeout.
That's it.
And try to regroup. But every time he regroups, the Potters come out with something different. But the one thing I will say, other than all the shots going in an intense defensive basketball game, you can't throw cross-court passes.
It's gonna get stolen.
It will get stolen every time. You've got to go back to the top and work it around. The skip pass against this pressure of a defense won't work. The Potters against the Beavers defense probably not going to work either. They're doing a better job of working it. The way they need to get Pappas involved is to continue to run him along the baseline and not throw the skip pass to him, work it around the arc. 44-23, 4 minutes left. Bakanowski's face has come back to a normal shade of red, and the Potters will play defense.
Hilditch is back in the game for the Potters. Hilditch is trapped at the top there by Woodyard. Good job. Woodyard doing a great job at the top of this press. And here we go. Look at the defense by Roach into the corner.
Cross-court pass.
Oh, man. Nice job by Pappas. He loses it.
It's a trap. It's a trap. So the Beavers get away with a travel in the lane.
And there's number 2 inside again. That's Nathan Barber. He's going to go to the line for 2.
Trust me when I tell you, Duck Daly, Randy Prince, and our buddy Matt Hanley are over there in the first 3 rows letting them know you missed a travel. Same official that missed the call down here.
More of a double dribble.
Yeah, maybe a double dribble. He's fumbled it, picked it up, ate a little lunch, dribbled it
A lot of
again.
contact inside there. Maybe they let him get away with it. We know this guy likes to call travel.
First free throw up and was good, I believe, by Barber.
44-23, and now it is 44.
I know Barber's a freshman or a sophomore. He's a youngster, so very composed as he's checked into the game early for the Beavers.
3:32 to go, second quarter. Potters up by 20 over the Beavers. 3:29. Here we go. Reed, left side.
Hey, don't panic here, Potters.
Jackson
Run your set
with
play.
the ball. Good pick. There's Jackson for 3. Jackson is
Give me 3 servings.
Here we go. We're going to get a trap here. Look at this.
Almost a charge.
Look at Woodyard all over Hilditch.
There's the pass to Pappas. Nice pass to Barber. Barber in the right place. Comes off the bench. Young player. We're going to get another young player here, 11, Tate Joseph coming in. But Barber's done nothing but go to the right spots.
Jackson, spin move, corner to Reed. Nice move by Reed. He goes up and he's going to draw the foul. Reed looks like he might have got a shot to the eye. He's also
Reedy with a good jump stop.
O'Hara's going to check back in the game. The eye must be getting overplaced. Yeah, look at the right side of Reedy's face. The left side of Reedy's face.
Well, he's the lone wolf back on the 1-3-1, so you've got to bang.
Banging and banging.
There ain't nobody that likes to get in there and bang better than Peyton Reed, one of the grittiest players I've ever watched on the basketball court. He loves to get in there and rebound as a small guard. He'll show the big guys how to do it.
Pappas has the ball for the Beavers, crosses half court. There's O'Hara, get out in front, and there's a steal by Roach. Roach, he's going to put one down, baby.
That's all you got to do.
And there he is.
That's a travel.
Nope, they're going to call Roach in the foul.
He should have. Roach should have stopped smiling. I know you're happy that you got the dunk.
He got back there.
What are we cheering for? Student section's cheering for.
I think we're still fired up over the Roach dunk.
does when he goes back. Hey, Gabe, when you go back and watch the film right there, I don't know who was out ahead of you, whether it was O'Hara or Trayshawn, but they ran a nice interference screen. They would have got called for a pick in the NFL to allow you to flush that. Here's Rhodes quickly to the other end.
Big block by the
Barber with a big block throws it away, and immediately there's a foul on the court. That's number 1, Shane Wright, son of Rich Wright, not the Potter coach Rich Wright. Not the
Beaver/Southern Local coach.
Right, right. Still the Beaver Local Rich Wright.
So here we go, Jackson off the quick foul there by the Beavers off the steal. Line for 1-1 with 2:18 to go in the first half.
The Potters look to convert, and that does listen.
Closely by O'Hara. Look at the long arms of the airport, Brendan O'Hara.
And he's bellying them up. I love that kind of defense. That's a trap. That's 2 trappers.
Into the game for Beaver Local. Inside, there's Barber. Barber
nice
out to Pappas, and that's no good. Nothing but error on that one. And Barber's going to be out. That's going to be powered by good hustle by Woodard.
Good hustle by Woodard. Good hustle by Barber. All we've done since Barber's checked in the game is call his name.
That's right.
You're doing something right if you know who you are. Nice job, Luke Barber, so far. 51-26, under 2 to 12.
Jackson with the ball right side for the Potters. Oh, O'Hara.
He got away with it.
And a double dribble there. They got that double dribble.
He was going to throw the pass to the cutting O'Hara at the last minute. Decided to. It looked like a little wave of the wand. Yeah. A little wizardry. Maybe he didn't double dribble, but it fooled the ref into calling.
Little Allen Iverson throwback dribble there. Here we go. She-Talk. Look at O'Hara. O'Hara getting dirty. And there's Trayshawn on the floor. And Beavers come away with the loose ball. That's going to be a great job by Peyton Reed.
Peyton Reed, 2 props for you. Boom, boom, 2 props.
Yeah, that's right.
We like it. The Potters like it. Nate likes it. The student body loves it. They won't shoot 1-on-1 on a player control foul. They will.
They will not.
They will not. Peyton Reed wants to shoot 1-on-1. All you get there is 1 notch closer to the hard hat winner for the evening.
That's right. Peyton Reed will inbound the ball, so that's all he gets is the inbound duty. And Hilditch will replace
it. Won't go unrecognized because those are the fine points of the game that you got to have to allow your stars to shine. And Reed will inbounds here.
Nice job by Jackson getting open there. So Beavers showing a little full court pressure here. Jackson with the ball, going to get it away to Woodyard.
Oh, there's the flexibility of Woodyard. Nice job.
Back to Jackson.
Nice job, Nick. Nice job, Trayshawn. Good job, Reedy. Pulling it out, recognize the situation.
There we go. Left side, Reedy. Floated Carson. Guarded closely by Pease. Pease into O'Hara. That's going to be a foul.
Yeah, good back. Again, when you jump those picks, the Potters are coached intently to cut back door.
A lot of backdoor passes.
A lot. Princeton.
Yeah.
If you overplay Princeton, they're back cut. So right there, that was a simple. Peyton Reed came off of the screen and noticed both guys jumping. O'Hara, very smart, cuts back door, and he will shoot at the 1-on-1. The first one's up, and it's good. He'll get the second bonus shot. 52-26 Potters, 172. And that is, for the Potters, that is only O'Hara's 3rd point. Trayshawn Jackson with 11, has 20. Woodyard trying to get the rebound on the free throw. Logan Torman's going to belly up and maybe take a charge. They're going to kick it back out.
That's Pappas, top of the key for the Beavers.
Nice pass.
That's going to be a foul on Torman, yeah. Aggressive defense there, but it's going to be a foul.
Logan knew the pass was coming, tried to sneak the little slap in. Beaver Local will shoot the 1-on-1. And that'll be 10. Drew Feast. So some youngsters, and I don't know if they're freshmen or sophomores. Tate Joseph, I know. Josh Holish, I know, is a sophomore. Barber's been in and out of the game. So
First shot is up on the 1-on-1, and it's no good. Good hustle inside by Woodyard. Here comes O'Hara. And another
tripped up by Pease.
Another foul on Pease for Beaver Local.
So what I was going to say is I don't know, Zach Pappas, fine player. I don't know. He's a senior yet. I don't think he's a junior.
He got some run last year. I remember calling his name.
His younger brother, Sky Pappas, was a freshman.
Sky Pappas?
Sky Pappas.
That's a sweet name.
Yeah, coming up. O'Hara, wait. Yeah, not way short, but short enough. The whistles blow because it's 10 team fouls on the Beavers, so O'Hara will get the second free throw despite missing the first with 1:01 left. First half.
Potters with a 26-point lead here over the Beavers with a minute to go. O'Hara's second foul shot is up, and it is good.
Cool, calm, and collected there. Nice stroke. Nothing but the bottom of the twine.
Inbound to Hilditch here with 58 seconds and ticking to go in the first half. He got a deep carry that one. I seen that one from here.
So he was thinking of where to go.
Yep.
And he did
Same thing Trayshawn did.
Yeah.
I think he wanted to pass it, and then he kind of cuffed it a little bit.
Here's where the versatility is going to have to come in play because Torma's going to, he just inbounds at the tray.
So here comes Jackson. He gets the inbound pass. He's guarded closely by Tate Joseph. Jackson to Roach. Roach back to O'Hara. Jackson comes all the way around to get it. Good defense here by Tate Joseph for Beaver Local. Roach with the ball, top of the key, crossover.
A lot of contact.
Oh, look at the floater in the lane. Up, and there's Roach inside.
Oh,
Woodyard inside.
Oh, it's going to stay there. It's a bad call.
He don't get rewarded for missing. He don't get rewarded for
missing
missing
the bunny, but it was clearly off of Beaver Local. Again, they owe us maybe 3 or 4 here. That's a that's a large jump stop.
Nice block by Torma. Great block by Torma. Tate Joseph goes up for the shot. Torma goes up with him, and we got a jump ball, but it's going to stay. Beaver Local ball number 33. Graham Hall checking in for the Beavers. He will replace the defensive beast of number 11, Tate Joseph. He's all over the ball.
Hey, his job is to go in and get in Trayshawn's grill, and he did frustrate Trayshawn there. Trayshawn with a couple slap-aways. When they start slapping you away, you know you're getting into their head.
Hilditch with the ball for Beaver Local, goes deep, nice pass. Oh, big block by Roach, but there's Beaver Local with the putback, and Woodyard comes down with it.
Hard.
Here we go, outlet to O'Hara, and that's going to be an errant pass by the Potters, and it'll be Beaver Local ball. 6.5 seconds.
Trayshawn Jackson was pitching a tent over here to shoot his three-pointer. O'Hara trying to find the ball. Looked like he was going out for a Hail Mary. 6.5 seconds left. The Potters not going to pressure. They're going to send the airport up here. O'Hara.
O'Hara.
With a little
6, 5, 4. Hilditch with the ball. 3, 2. Cross court to T-Talk. T-Talk turns around for 3. No good.
Hey, you just don't want that shot to go in because what it does is it
momentum.
You don't even want a slight bit of momentum when you're up 27 points at halftime. East Liverpool Potters complete domination in the first half tonight. Beaver Local is going to go in, make their halftime adjustments. Nate Conley's going to go in and say, don't get too big for your britches. We're going to take a halftime break and see a little kiss the cook action and some half-court shots.
I want to thank the student-ran Potters News Network. If you're watching on YouTube tonight for the live feed, if you're listening to us on YSN Live, we are going to take a few quick timeout commercial breaks here, and once halftime's over, Anson will take you through the second half. East Liverpool Potters 53, Beaver Local Beavers 26. We'll be right back, folks.
Following the Kiss the Pig contest, anybody that wants to come down and pay $1 to win a gift card from Tim Hortons for you make a half-court shot.
Sponsored by Tim Hortons, you win a $5 gift card. And if you'll meet at center court following this, Mr. Boyd will take care of you. Okay, thanks, Mr. Boyd. If you want to come down and shoot a half-course shot for $1, see Mr. Boyd. If you win, you get a $5 gift card from Tim Hortons.
Welcome, Mikey! ball out.
Jackson, hey,
Jackson
he's hot.
out the locker. Didn't even realize there was halftime and just rains down another three. Bottoms up again for the 5th or 6th time.
Jackson's all
got
smiles.
23. The Beavers attack quickly to the other end. Hilditch fires up a 3 answer. It's long off the iron. 32 for the Beavers. A nice rebound. Lost my roster. Where did I put that thing?
That's Jaden Kitty, fresh off the bench for the Beavers.
Roach with a, I mean, the sea parted, and from my angle, there's no ref back here. Zach Pappas rode him all the way down the lane with his hand on the hip. Roach able to go ahead and continue to the hoop and get the foul.
What do you need?
No idea what I did with my Roach. I think I know everybody by now. So,
did you leave it in the bathroom when you were eavesdropping, or what?
I probably threw it up in the air. It started cheering myself, giving myself 3 cheers.
Roach's first foul shot up and good, 57-28, 7:23 to go, third quarter.
Roach will look to convert the second free throw. Here's the deal. Hilditch just came over and talked to Pakanowski. They're telling him, you know, hey, on defense, listen, we got to take Trayshawn Jackson out of this game. The game plan was to take Roach out, but now you got to take Jackson out.
Look at it,
5
trap
under
by
heavy
O'Hara.
pressure. Roach gets out ahead. Torma with a nice pass.
Nice look by Roach. Great.
Too much going on.
Great pass by Roach, cross court to Browning there.
O'Hara and Torma with the trap force the turnover. Torma with a quick outlet pass to Gabe Roach. Gabe Roach one-on-one notices the cutter.
Browning.
Browning to the hoop, gets the foul.
Gonna
No shots, it'll be on the floor. Jackson with a set play, lobs it into Roach. Roach goes high up, takes some contact.
Wow. No foul.
Pappas makes
Oh,
the
look at
change of
Jackson.
shot.
I love the hustle of Jackson. Good
is
feet
just
inside to
on.
Roach, and it's good. Wow.
Man, don't touch Trayshawn Jackson. You might burn yourself tonight. The ball is just bouncing his way. He is on fire with the rebound, the dish, and the hoop.
Oh, nice
Hilditch
jump stop
with a
by
big
Hilditch.
jump stop. Free throw, no good. 32 on the boards. Torma, no foul for Torma with the
good job
rebound.
by Torma.
Torma then gets
Good box out by Logan Torma, and then he comes down with it, and he is rocked by, I think, Cheetah.
I'll tell you, the Potters are coming at you late. 35. We'll check into the lineup for the Beavers, and I know he's one of the more physical presences on the board in the first half. Out comes 32. Also one of the Beaver big guys. They're going to look to full court press the Potters. Not sure this is a great idea, but when you're getting beat 60-28, what do you got to lose? Torma into O'Hara. O'Hara to Roach.
Oh, what a
Roach
break.
quickly 2-on-1, makes the nice bounce
good
to
pass.
Browning off to the board. It is good. Trayshawn Jackson with a clap of approval as he watches from the other end of the court, and the Potter fans are fired up in the field house. 62-28, 6:32 clock rolling. O'Hara and Jackson heavy trap. Browning wants to steal. Torma steps in.
Nice floater by
floater
Cheetah.
by 30.
by
Cheetah off the bench for the Beavers. 62-30. Trayshawn Jackson handles the token pressure. Pappas is going to shadow Roach. Hilditch is going to shadow Jackson. O'Hara is going to go ahead and
nice
capitalize
move.
on the man-to-man pressure. Hilditch collapses and gets a nice steal.
It's going to be on O'Hara.
Forces O'Hara into grabbing. There's a lot of grabbing going on out there. We talked about Tate Joseph coming into the game in the first half and trying to get up in the grill. The Beavers have to step up the intensity. And I know Pappas with a mock turtleneck on. Yeah, little mock turtleneck.
Little Under Armour turtleneck. Yeah.
The Beavers have several guys that wear sleeves. It's a different style. Hilditch across half court gets away with a travel, kicks it to 5 hard in the lane. Nice pull-up jump shot. No rim. He didn't pay his dues.
Oh, big
Roach
block
goes up
by
against the
Roach.
block. They're camped out in the lane.
Got it.
There's a lot of action. I would like to give the ref just a little advice. You got to call 3 seconds when 3 guys are camped out in the lane. So long their mail's getting delivered. Browning. The Beavers go up. Tate Joseph's going to check in. He gets the strict orders from Pakanowski. Pakanowski's like, you got to step up your intensity, young man. I need you to get in this place. Heavy defense.
Foul's going to be on Browning. That's his third, and that's a team second here in the second half. Folks, 62-32 Potters with 5:53 to go in the third quarter.
Free throw up, and hey, I left at 6 o'clock. I know the bank's closed. That one still counts.
But it's open. It's open for...
So he banks one in, 62-33. Potters are setting up. Beavers are setting up the press. They got one guy back. That'll be Browning's guy. That'll leave him free to take the inbounds pass. He'll take it. He's not as versatile.
They didn't learn their lesson here.
Right back to O'Hara. O'Hara to Browning in the middle. Browning turns around, and he's going to take that all the way to the hoop. Number 10.
There's the contact.
Pressure by the Beavers. A lot of contact.
Foul's going to be on Drew Thies. And that is his 5th foul. Or 4th foul. It's going to be his 4th foul.
Quickly, 5:44 into the second half. The Beavers have 14 fouls. The Potters are going to shoot a lot of free throws. I believe this is Shane Wright checking into the ball game, number 1 for the Potters.
That is
so
correct.
That'll be Pease coming to the bench for a little bit of rest. We probably won't see him for 5 more minutes and 44 seconds in the fourth quarter. Levi George back. Good to see him. The knee or the ankle's back, ready to go. Top side, Trayshawn Jackson. Trayshawn Jackson dribbles left side right in front of Matt Hanley. Back to Levi George. They're going to swing it right back over. And there's a lob. Backdoor pass to Roach. Roach goes up. Contact. Roach the last one to touch it. Not really a play they need to run right now. I don't like that. Roach goes up high. A lot of traffic come down. Don't want to sprain an ankle. Up 29 points. The Beavers are going to counterattack. O'Hara with pressure. Trey.
Oh, yeah.
Roach with the run out.
Two-handed
baby. Five slammer jammer.
Beavers
Gabe
waste
Roach.
no time getting the ball back down the floor.
Cross-court pass will kill you. Heavy pressure. Browning again, almost with the steal. Under control, number 5. That's Cheetah. Comes up with a loose ball, able to lay it in. George booking to the other end. Browning, don't take the charge. Nice Euro step, up and over. No! It's a Euro step. That's not a travel. That's a good move, especially by a big guy. It's just, it's a, huh?
Yeah, that's something that we see in college basketball all the time.
It's just to it. At the high school level, for someone, it's just a little, it's an advanced move. And if you haven't seen it, it does look like a travel. But that was Isaiah Browning.
Nice, I liked it.
Little
I liked
step. A little Euro step.
He went hard to the hole.
Man.
He did have Jackson camped out on the left side over there, though, feeding the hot hand. But great job by Browning, who's got 10 points tonight.
He's definitely not a passer. He's a finisher. Browning says, I got a wide open lane to hoop. I'm going. Somebody stepped in to take a charge. He made a nice job of adjusting. It's 64-35 out of the timeout.
Good to see Levi George back out on the court here for the Potters with 5:02 to go. Third quarter.
Beavers will inbound it with Hilditch and Cheetah, Joseph, Pappas, and Wright. They're set up down here on the offensive side of things.
Smaller lineup for Beaver Local.
The O'Hara Airport's going to pick up pressure, three-quarter court. Pappas is going to try to look to get going. There's the cross-court pass. That's long off the iron.
Look at O'Hara gets up and gets it.
Skyers, his arm's that long.
He's that long.
Rebound line, number 1. Kicks it right to Jackson. Jackson's directing traffic. Kicks it to George. George doesn't pull the trigger from in front of Coach Conley. Sets up the offense. Browning again to the hoop. A lot of contact. The block. The harm.
I tell you what, I'm telling you what right now, I like what I see out of Isaiah Browning tonight. A little more aggression, a little more motivation, taking the ball hard to the hole. That's something that we're going to need out of Browning.
Isaiah Browning's taking a little page out of Nick Woodard's book. He says, if you're a big guy and can be this versatile,
so can
I'm going to match it. Whatever you can do, I can do better. I'll put it on the floor 2 times and take the harm. I'm
excited, Weigand. It's a young team that we're going to get to see here for a long time. A lot of good things happening here for the Potter basketball program.
First free throw, no good, just short off the iron. Look to convert, 64-35 Potters, 4:35, third quarter. Gabe Roach, Trayshawn Jackson back, Browning, ow, he
Shooter's touch.
He gets the roll. Shooter's touch. O'Hara going to pick up three-quarter court. That's Pappas, that's Cheetah. Cheetah across the timeline to Hilditch. Hilditch in front of the Potter faithful. Dennis Van Sickle kicks it into the corner to Pappas. Pappas, no space to breathe. Cross-court pass, that's
nice
dangerous.
Move by Cheetah.
Cheetah into the lane. Roach goes for the steal down low. Will get the shooting foul.
Cheetah's quick.
Cheetah with a quick first step. I think Roach thought he was going to shoot the 3, tried to recover, show a little bit of that makeup speed. 65-35. The Beavers can't continue to match 2 for 2, 2 for 2, 1 for 1. Cheetah first free throw up, and it's no good. It's short. It's actually long off the back iron. 5-team fouls for the Beavers, 3-team fouls for the Potters. 4:22, Potter Fieldhouse. The fans have settled in a little bit.
That's a 30-point lead right now for the Potters.
We need a little excitement right here. Browning up the sideline to Roach, a little old school sideline fast break. Roach is going to attack in the middle, met by 5 Beavers. But there's
oh
the
my
spin
gosh,
move.
what a move by Gabe Roach.
You can put as many guys as you want in a phone booth, and I'll still get out of it with my little patented spin move. Apparently you haven't seen it.
Oh, look at that.
Kate
there he
Joseph
is.
says apparently you haven't seen my 3-point stroke from in front of the Potter faithful as he's Drano quickly to the other end.
Look at Tate Joseph. He's face guarding Trayshawn Jackson, not even paying attention to the rest of the field.
He isn't. That was the exact direction that his coach gave him when he went in. He said, show me your enthusiasm out on the court. Hildrich with a lot of enthusiasm on the court too, but just a little bit slow of foot. Go ahead, face guard Trey Jackson. Go ahead and face guard Gabe Roach. Isaiah Browning says, give me one-on-one.
Yeah, we'll take
O'Hara Airport, give me one-on-one. Levi George, give me one-on-one. He'll take it to the hoop as well. Reedy will take it to the hoop. So it'll be interesting to see the other 3 Potter players that are on the court with Jackson and Roach create as O'Hara up, and it's good. Tate Joseph, even aggressive on the box out of the free throw shooter. The Potters say, if you're going to play aggressive defense, we're going to come out and press you, so you got to get on your bus to go home. Roach, Pappas, George looking to come across. He's pressured. He kicks it to Cheetalk. Cheetalk, Roach pushes him into the corner. That's where Jackson wants him. Browning and Jackson, there's the cut.
Nice cut by Joseph.
There he is.
By the airport.
Okay. The airport says, the bank from the airport's closed. This evening, there's the lob.
Oh, my goodness!
Flying. Show. Gabe Roach. He's going to get a technical. No. Number 1 right is actually going to get a technical here. I don't know what happened. He's shocked. I had my head down screaming into my microphone.
Let's listen.
Just maybe some youthful exuberation.
It looks like, yeah, maybe a little pushing and shoving after
Roach,
the dunk.
Roach went up and made the nice tip on the pass by Jackson. He converts the free throw as well. Shane Wright, hey, prideful. Someone tips one over me. I'm coming back down the court. Maybe not a good idea to poke the bear right there after he just tipped one in over top of you. But maybe it was words, maybe it was actions. Way to learn for the next time, but at least he's showing some fire out there. Second free throw, no good. Holy, look at the board, 71-39.
The route is on, folks, with 3:24 to go in the third quarter.
Don't look now, but 3:24 left to go in the Potters. It's again, I need my calculator to do the math on the lead. Trayshawn Jackson's going to attack. Joseph
32, Weigand.
is going to man up with the defense. Browning up top. Tate Joseph.
Oh, good pass by Browning.
Pass.
Nice job by Tate Joseph.
Gabe, no, Trey, you got to jump, son. Get off your 2 feet and lay it in.
Great ball movement by Beaver Local, but Browning gets the rebound.
Browning at the other end with a quick run out to Jackson. Jackson's going to pull up for 3. No good.
Long, and there's Browning again. Big
Joseph.
Power inside. Look at Isaiah Browning, Weigand.
Isaiah Browning just puffs his chest out and says, go ahead and stop me. I'm taking to the hoop like a man for 2. Quickly to the other end.
Look, he was looking for a charge.
He was going to take a charge. Hildrich fires up the 3.
Good rebound by
George got the ball. He throws it out ahead to Jackson.
Oh, what a pass!
Look, the game. The hoop and the hog. Oh, the pass was a little short. Trayshawn Jackson comes out, gets the ball, a little no look, and I'm a homer, baby, but everything's going right for the Potters.
Wow.
Tonight. The pass was a little short by George.
I think somebody got a little hand on the pass from George. Trayshawn Jackson picks it up right around the 3-point line. Magic Johnson, no-look pass to Gabe Roach, who
Gabe Roach,
who's
running the court
boom,
hard.
boom.
Goes up and gets the hoop with the harm. 75-39.
Gabe Roach with 31 points on the night for the Potters. Jackson with 23.
Beavers look to break the 2-2-1 press. The Potters are not going to take it off. Hildrich gets away with his 18th travel of the night. Pappas unable to get any space, and that's the guy that killed us in the first half. Hildrich will take a nice move to the hoop.
Nice
a little
stop
floater by the sophomore, number 20, Josh Hildrich, former Potter. Levi George quickly attacks, stays out of the trap, takes it strong to the
nice
hoop.
move by Levi George, long off the glass.
Such a good move. He faked himself out, was a little long off the board. Pakanowski calls a quick timeout. And he says 76-41 Potters, 35-point lead. Wow.
Hey, wow. Wow. It's been all Potters all night.
So I don't know how much time's left in the third quarter. And I know Beaver Local is going to come out and play very physical in the fourth quarter and try to, I don't know that they can press us. They're going to have to go into some sort of half-court trap Potters,
Nothing's worked tonight for Beaver Local. It doesn't matter what they've tried a zone, they've tried full court, half court. It doesn't matter. Listen, we're way too more athletic.
Every guy that's checked in has stepped up and done his job. Right. Isaiah Browning, Levi George, Brennan O'Hara.
And how about this? You said, guess what? Beaver Local, they're going to get physical in the last 10 minutes of this game. There's 2 minutes, 7 seconds to go in the third quarter. Nate Conley probably thought the same thing because guess who just checked in?
Jalen Moment.
The big man, the running back, Jalen Moment.
The Furious, the Thunder. There's a song out, I'm calling them the Thunder. The Thunder's going to go up and get this rebound. No, the shot's good.
By Shane Wright.
Hey, Shane Wright checks right back in after picking up the technical foul. So good to see him get a quick two-pointer. Coach Pakinowski, hey, hands on head.
Look at this. Good block by Cheetah.
Hands on head because he set up a press and Roach went. I don't know if Roach skis in the wintertime, probably after season, but he went through like a slalom.
Oh, yeah,
it just looked like he was on a hoverboard, went just boom, 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 boom. Right between all 5 red flags that were standing in his way, went up. Cheetah came back and made a nice defensive play. 76-43, 143 Potters. 18 fouls to 14 fouls. Cheetah kicks it to Pappas. Pappas a little slow on the trigger. Fatigue or ill-advised that the coach said don't shoot the threes. He definitely didn't say that.
There's Cheetah again.
Way downtown, bang. Number 5, Cheetah from the corner. Nice stroke, in rhythm. Drano, 76-46. Trims the Potter lead to 30. O'Hara handles the pressure. Roach and O'Hara play a 2-man game to break the timeline. The skip pass into the corner to Jackson. Jackson surveys the court, kicks it to Roach. Roach in rhythm to George. George back to Jackson. 111. The Potters are going to sit back against the Beavers zone and just working around the perimeter. Nate calls for the back.
Great pass.
O'Hara to Jackson.
Trigger,
He says,
no good.
I'm short on this.
Wow, look at Gabe Roach get up on that.
Wow. Gabe Roach.
His hand was 4 inches above the rim when he went up.
Found a loose board here at Potter Fieldhouse and springboarded off of it.
He did, he got up on that one.
To get way up there, and I'm glad to see I want him, when he listens to this broadcast, carry the rebounding efforts over. Offensive and defensive side of the ball. All it does is get you possession if you go hit the boards. Heavy pressure by O'Hara and Jackson. Split to Cheetah. Cheetah to Wright with a short jumper. Nick Woodyard gets a hand on it. Nick Woodyard out to Jackson. Jackson controls the body.
That's going to be a tech.
Call for that. Jackson with a big shimmy shake. Such a strong head fake. Tildich went up, clear up halfway up the backboard to block the shot. Too bad. Hey, he should know better. Jackson doesn't jump if he doesn't have to. After he comes down, he just lays it in. Old school style. Torma, Greedy, in for Roach and Jackson. Roach and Jackson. A standing ovation from the crowd. Maybe not a standing ovation, but a big ovation. Not in that, he gets it from his partners on the bench, as well as the coaching staff. Joseph to Wright with his mid-range jumper. No good, Woodyard can't control.
Hustle by Shane Wright,
who just made the 3, under control, into the lane. Nice controlled jump shot. 78-48, trims the Potter lead back to 30. It goes 32-30. George splits the defense, goes up.
Nice move by Levi George.
Takes the lane that's given to him, lays it in. Pakinowski beside him second. 2-1, here comes the buzzer. Otis doesn't even know it's running out. 80-48, it is a woodshed whipping at the Potter Fieldhouse this evening. The Potters, everything they do is going right. It's one of those nights. We're going to take a word from our sponsors after you add a little color here.
We're good. We're just going to go to break. You're fired up tonight, Weigand.
Nathan Barber checking on for the Beavers. Jackson Roach checking back in for the
Josh didn't know if you had to sign on the calendar or whatever.
Yeah, we'll get that set up.
So, but yeah, we got to start earning some money for that.
We'll get it set up. I'll give him a holler. Well, I'll get it set up. Yeah. You know how much you got?
Beaver Local three-pointer, Luke Cheetalk. Honor basket number 3, Gabriel Roach. Potter foul call on number 3, Gabriel Roach. 6th team foul this half on the Potters. Good three-pointer by Luke Cheetalk. Potter foul called on number 4, Logan Torma. George replacing Torma in the Potter lineup. Cheetalk, one shot. Potter basket, Peyton Reed. Stay with him, Nick. Beaver Local basket, Nathan Barber. Beaver Local foul call on number 10, Drew Thies. That's the 5th foul on Drew Thies. Beaver foul called on 35, Cody Bennett. Isaiah Browning at the line, 2 shots. Grant Hall checks back in the lineup for the Beavers. Beaver Local basket, Grant Hall. Potter foul called on number 3, Gabe Roach. That's the 5th foul on Gabriel Roach. Brennan O'Hara checking back in for the Potters. Potter basket, 24, Isaiah Browning. Potter foul call on number 1, Brennan O'Hara. 9th team foul this half on the Potters. Logan Reed that just checked in for the Beavers will be at the line 1-1. Potter foul call on 1, Brennan O'Hara. Cody Bennett at the line, 2 shots. Jalen Moman replacing O'Hara in the Potter lineup.
Trayshawn Jackson, and again, it's a formality, but the Beavers are going to stay with heavy pressure, and that's Shane Wright. Shane Wright with a little legal pick by Jalen Moman. Jalen Moman a little exuberant to go ahead. He's just got in the game. He wants to get in the action. I'll tell you what, though, Trey Jackson got to set the pick up a little better. Moman, he was stationary. Jackson left a little bit of room. Wright trying to sneak through it. Moman picks up the foul. 24 for the Beavers. Trapped in the corner, skips it to 2. That's Barber, the lefty. Levi George with the extension. That's a hard jump stop by 24 to the hoop. Good seal by 35. Good hustle by 35. He goes hard into the boards. Jalen Moman over there banging 2. 35. That's Hall?
Yep,
nope, that's Bennett.
Bennett, yeah, Cody Bennett.
35.
I was watching
Bennett,
Moman
33 Hall.
tackle Bennett there.
Moman, the outstanding strong Potter running back. Very physical in the ball game. He's going to anchor down the backside of this man-to-man defense on the blocks, and him and Browning are the rebounding duties for the rest of the game. There it is, the nice up and under move. 35 Bennett for the Beavers. 88-63, 4 minutes to go. Moman setting up for another brick wall. Pick. What a smart play by Levi George, but he doesn't finish. Moman with the rebound, kicks it to Reed. Reed says, I want my name in the book with an assist. George says, I'll give it to you with a 3. No good off the back iron. Rebound 24 for the Beavers. Pushes it quickly to the other end. George, man-to-man pressure into the corner. No jump shot. Skip past to Barber. Barber, the lefty. Nice move under control. Gets it rolling. 88-65 Potters, 3:37.
Beavers have cut this to 23 points here.
Some of the young Beavers players, Barber, Joseph, have shown some bright spots as Jackson, trapped in the corner, manages to get out, throws an errant pass off the hands of Isaiah Browning. Coach Beckhanowski knows the game's out of control. He just wants to see some nice fundamental plays, so he's given some claps of encouragement as the defensive pressure picks up. He wants them to Be strong with the ball. Don't turn it over. Show a little defensive presence. Show a little pride. Get on the bus. Go home.
Make it look a little more respectable in the paper tomorrow,
Exactly.
probably.
88-65. They've trimmed it down a little bit. Inside. Moman goes up. Nope. Moman goes up and doesn't get the block. Moman goes up and gets the foul.
Moman quickly picks up his second.
Getting a little sloppy. We really need a couple incomplete passes. A little run to keep the clock running. So he isn't sure what to do. He's got his legs crossed, hands on hips. He's like, I don't know what to do. 3:10, 88-65. I just want the clock to roll. I want to get inside, go get some dinner, get the troops rallied, come back and have a nice solid practice on Saturday morning. When it's cold outside, the Potters are heating it up in the gym. He told them at halftime you're putting on a show. The show's slowed down a little bit, but that happens when the big lead gets out there. Gabe Roach with 5 fouls. So we got Moman, Woodyard, Reedy, Jackson, and George on the court. Someone's going to set up and take, nope, he was Reedy. Listen, if Reedy would set up and take his third charge of the night, I might have jumped on the court and given him a high five. Woodyard will inbound the ball on the Beaver Local turnover. Heavy pressure on my right. Not going to let Jackson get the ball. He does let it get it. Jackson with a little show me, here you go. And I'm going to give you a little dipsy-do. Shake-a-roo. There's a pick by Reedy. Reedy with a good pick on Wright. Wright wants an offensive foul. Wright's twice the size of Reed. He's not going to get that call as he goes down. Reedy hard.
Oh, Peyton! Oh! Up and under.
A little dipsy-do. Lay-up-a-roo, not dunk-a-roo, because he can't throw it down. But that's an impressive move by Peyton Reed getting his 2 points. The hard move, 90, 66, and Wright says, I'll take your hard pick. I'll give you 3 points the other way.
That's a
Barber,
foul.
heavy pressure, no foul. Reed bounce pass to George. George attacks, heavy pressure, clears him out. Pakinowski urging his defense to get up and get some heavy pressure. 2-12, 90-69 Potters. Jackson wants 3, gets 3. Asking you shall receive.
Trigger Trey.
Again, trigger Trey. Trey, the fitting term tonight. Maybe 7 on the evening for him. He says, I'm going to count in 3s tonight, so if you can't multiply by 3, don't look at my box score, because I'm pouring them in on heavy tonight. A timeout by the Potters. The Potters are going to get some subs. 93-69. The subs are going to be responsible for 7 points by going to the free throw line. They're in the double bonus. 30-second timeout.
Here we go.
Imagine they're emptying the bench.
93-69.
It looks like George, it looks like Reed staying up. It looks like Rossie's ready to play. They get some free throws. Potter cheerleaders are going nuts on the floor, flipping down the court. I don't have a full program, so we can't ever give any shout outs to the Potter cheerleaders. Come on, Recon Club. Donate a full program to us so we can recognize everybody. The Potter football team was here raising money at halftime to get the turf put in at Patterson Field. We are $39 closer to the relatively big goal, but you got to start somewhere. Every dollar counts. The student council's chanting. I don't know what they're chanting, but they're fired up. I can't hear. George handles it.
Student council.
Yes, the student council, the student body again. Hey, put them all on the council tonight. President, vice president, president. 55 for the Potters checks in.
He is a senior.
He is a senior.
Kidder.
He has a very intelligent basketball mind, as I've seen him play on the court. Knows where to be. Plays with enthusiasm. First name?
Last name's Kidder.
I know that. Dylan was the kicker, right, for the Potters a couple years ago. This Kidder's not a kicker.
There's George with the steal.
He's a basketball player. George out ahead is going to get hammered. 25 for the Beavers. Also coming in off the bench. He's not going to give up a layup on his walk.
Joaquin Johnson.
Joaquin Johnson in, Kidder's in, Rossie's in.
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi. Not the Papa yet, but he will be a senior next year, so he will be the senior leader. Over in the third row, Weigand going nuts tonight because it's been a show, especially for the youngsters. They like to come up here and see their heroes do great things. Nothing better than being a young player, coming up and watching, and then being a young player that remember watching the heroes and then playing on this court. So hopefully we're still
Moman with a putback.
watching that happen in a few years. Moman, 2 claps of his own hands as Matty couldn't convert on the deuce. 112, 94-69. The 6-point Countdown clock is
Oh,
on.
Rossi
Let him
misses the
shoot
steal.
it so we can get a rebound and go down and get 6 the other way. There's a save by the Beavers. Rossi's going to run out. George hard to the ground. Jump ball. Rossi on the ground, George on the ground. They'll be rewarded. It'll be white ball.
How bad does the student body want the 100 points tonight?
Student body wants it. I mean, there's fat heads down there at Jalen Roman going around. I don't even think Rossi's got a fat head down there. I'm going to get a fat head made of you so we can sit here. Hit her with a nice left-handed on the baseline. Tells the crowd to quiet down. Because all that is a little baby Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot from the baseline. 96, they're not going to get there. They got to let the Beavers shoot the ball so they can get a rebound. Let them put it up. There it is, off the board. Loman squeezes it, outlet pass. He has nobody to throw it to, so he gets it to Rossi. Rossi attacked the hoops on 20 seconds. George, he steps back and puts up the 4-pointer. It's so good. Off the iron. Boyd, Conley with a wry smile. Jonathan Ludwig over there, the administration of the Potters, excited, but they're not going to get it. Shoot the 4-pointer, Rossi. MTV Jam style. Get in, he won't. Get her with a 3! Oh! The roof would have blown off because the fan favorite would have poured in a 3-pointer. The Potters deserving of a well-deserved standing ovation here from all in attendance. The Beaver Local fans, not what they wanted to have happen. They will remember this. They will take a picture of that scoreboard and look to get a little revenge as best served cold at the Beaver Dome. I think it's in January. I don't think it's again relatively soon. But the Potters got to be happy. The congratulatory handshakes, both sides, nothing but sportsmanship. The young Beavers, they have a lot to improve upon.
Travis Kidder.
The one thing that Pakanowski, Coach Miller, can say when they go in the locker room is listen. Listen, young Beavers, young players that haven't been in this type of atmosphere and or got ran out of the gym like that. It can't go worse in any game the rest of the year, is what he's going to tell them. Listen, no team is going to press us like that and get the results on the offensive end, because I'm telling you, even since shots went up tonight, I shook my head at it. It went in.
Oh, yeah,
because the Potters, year to date, we gave them the old announcer jinx. We said in the pregame show, if you were listening, if you weren't still eating dinner and you weren't settled in to hear the phenomenal broadcast we provided tonight by your YSN, Your Sports Network Live, DJ Yoakley heading that up. Great platform for high school sports. The student-run Potter News Network also grabbing our feed tonight. The gym was so loud, you may have only got the video, but at least you got video to watch on the Potter News Network. But we said in the pregame show, they struggled from three-point land.
Yeah, all year.
Well, the next post-game show,
Can't say that.
we're going to have to find something else to
Can't
talk
say
about.
that. Trayshawn
Because he
got
came
hot
out,
tonight.
He came out and just poured them. It looked like you were at Chuck E. Cheese with the Papa Shop.
I
Just
always do good at
bounce,
that Chuck E.
bounce,
Cheese game.
bounce. The only thing he did different than I do is I bank them all in the Chuck E. Cheese. He just poured them in.
He poured them in.
No use for the board. Roach came out. I believe he hit 2 early. Pappas came out for the Beavers. He poured in 3 early. It was a 3-point shootout from the gun. Gabe Roach says, I can shoot the 3. Then they slacked to Gabe Roach. Trayshawn Jackson says, that's fine by me. I'm going to Drano. In the second half, number 5 for the Beavers was pouring it in. That was Cheetalk. So a lot of bright shooting from both sides. But the one thing that I take away from it, I can't give it to the The points on the board, there's a lot of points on the board. Usually the leading scorer gets the MVP award for the night. I don't know who
That would have been
the hard hat award.
That'd have been
winner.
Roach with 33. But you know what? Tonight I can't give a player game, just like you said, because it was a total
Defense.
team effort. Yeah, the defense. The
Listen,
defense was out of this world in the first half tonight.
In basketball, more than any other sport, defense wins baseball games. Keep the other team in score. Football, defense gets the ball back and gives it to your offense. Basketball, defense creates instant opportunity for buckets.
Yeah.
And if the Beavers didn't have 15 first half turnovers,
Oh, I bet it was
I'll
more than
eat
that.
my water bottle.
Yeah,
because the cross-court passes were
Will you
just,
kiss the pig?
Oh,
Will you
I would
kiss-
kiss the pig if they didn't
Kiss
have
the pig.
15 turnovers. The cross-court passes, it looked like just skeet shooting. It's up in the air, it's up in the air, it's picked off. They were just shooting down their passes left and right. Roach was picking off. Woodard was picking them off. They were running out. Jackson was dishing the ball. George was getting out there. Not one Potter player stepped on there and didn't pick off a cross-court pass. And that's just the intensity that the Potters, we said, key number one to winning this ball game tonight. We thought it would be more competitive than it was.
31-28 Pittsburgh.
But we did say the key to winning will be, can the Beavers match the intensity of the Potter defense? Answer,
No.
not tonight.
Not even close. Potters with a big win tonight. Score's already off the board, but
It was a big one.
big win.
Louis
Big win for
Ramsey
the Potters.
clearing out the field house, telling everybody to have a safe drive home.
Nothing better than a win at the field house. Nothing better than a big win at the field house. Nothing
That's right.
better than a big win over the Beaver local Beavers at the field house. And we'll close with that. Thanks again.
No post-game interviews tonight. Coach Conley give us a little fist bump as they
Oh,
go
they're in
by.
there. They're in there celebrating.
They're in there
so.
rocking it. We're going to get some post-game interviews one of these days. Maybe
Yeah,
for
we'll
the
start
holiday
7.
tournament. We'll get a little festive. Do we know who's? I had a couple questions. Who comes in for the holiday tournament?
That's a great question. I don't have the answer to that.
I don't believe it's local teams. I think I heard they went outside the box this year. I know we had ran the Oakland Wells Beaver Local one year. We've went outside of the area to bring in some teams. It's nice to see some teams come in that travel well.
I got it right here.
People have asked. I couldn't find who was coming in online, so we'll have to follow up with that. I'm sure.
Nope, I'm sorry, I don't. It just says
Holiday
Holiday Classic.
So
So
I'm sure most of you have tuned out, moved on, eating your dinner, your snack, watching maybe the end of a good ball game on TV tonight. Not sure who's on there. Big game Sunday.
I was just gonna say that. Big game.
I'm gonna go sit on my couch and get ready right now.
Get warmed up. Biggest game of the year. Biggest. I tell you what, everybody. We're big Steeler homers, both of us, and everybody's like, "Oh, did you see Brady? Did you see Brady?" I mean, it worries me that Brady had a bad game because he's not going to have 2 in a row. But I like what you said. Steelers got to control the football. Let's ride. Le'Veon. They haven't given Le'Veon Bell them 35, 40 touches in a long time. I think that's what they got to do. Control the clock. Keep the ball out of Brady's hands. Don't make mistakes. Keep the penalties low. And I think the Steelers can come away with it. And hopefully, that wraps up home field advantage for the playoffs. And usually when that happens, magical things happen in the playoffs at Heinz Field. So I'm a Steeler guy, so hopefully Steelers can pull it off on Sunday. For all you Browns fans out there, there's always next year, right? That's right.
The draft's in March.
Yep. All right, listen, we're out of here. Potters, big win tonight over the Beavers. Not sure when we're back. I think it's Tuesday. Check ysnlive.com/East Liverpool for all the updates. Everybody, have a good night.
All right, we got all kinds of